Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news. There's a lot of chatter swirling around the NFL right now, and some of the most intriguing rumors involve the Green Bay Packers making a bold move to bolster their defensive line. Rumors, fueled by reports from insider Diana Rossini, suggest that the Packers are eyeing a blockbuster trade for Tennessee Titans star defensive tackle Jeffrey Simmons. Now, if this move comes to fruition, it could be a total game changer, not just for Green Bay's defense, but for their entire season trajectory. Simmons, a 28-year-old interior force, has been one of the most disruptive defensive linemen in the league over the past few years, and the Packers are reportedly willing to part with a second-round pick plus a rotational defensive tackle to bring him in. Imagine the impact this could have, adding Simmons to a front that's already solid with Kenny Clark, who's been a steady force all year. This move would be like the kind of upgrade we've seen from other teams when they add a dominant interior lineman. Think Aaron Donald's impact on the Rams. Simmons' presence would elevate Green Bay's run defense significantly, especially at a time when they're facing injuries and inconsistency on the front line. Currently sitting at 9-3-1 and pushing hard in the NFC North, the Packers are in a prime position to make a deep playoff run, and acquiring a player of Simmons' caliber could push their chances even higher. Now, let's take a closer look at Simmons himself. At 28, he's in the prime of his career, and his numbers are pretty eye-popping. In 2025, he's already recorded 10 sacks, which is impressive for a defensive tackle. He's also racked up 26 quarterback hits, and his PFF run defense grade sits at an elite 91. 5, top 3 among all defensive tackles in the league. That kind of productivity isn't just about sacks. Simmons is a game wrecker in the trenches with 55 total tackles and 14 tackles for loss. His pressure rate of 0.38 per snap shows how consistently disruptive he is, and he's also forced 5 fumbles, demonstrating his ability to create turnovers. Injury-wise, Simmons had a knee injury in Week 7, which caused him to miss a game, but he's been durable overall, playing 100 games in his career with 50 sacks and 340 tackles. His efficiency metrics are off the charts. EPA per run stop at plus 0.23, which is considered elite, and he allows only about 2 1-yards after catch when lining up inside, showing how well he's able to clog lanes and stuff runs. His power in the bull rush is a nightmare for offensive linemen, with an 84% win rate in that move, making him a nightmare for blockers trying to contain him. Looking at the Titans' situation, they're in a bit of a rebuild at 4-9, especially with rookie quarterback Will Levis, who's shown flashes but still has a lot to prove. Tennessee's management is being cautious about Simmons' hefty $22 million cap hit, especially since they're prioritizing freeing up space, about $12 million, to invest in offensive line and wide receiver upgrades. Their defense, which once was a strength, has been allowing around 30 points per game, a number that's hard to ignore when considering how much they're spending on players like Simmons. From Green Bay's perspective, the team has about $20 million in cap space, which makes this kind of move feasible without breaking the bank. Adding Simmons would be a seamless upgrade, especially considering how well he complements Kenny Clark, who's been solid all year with 7.5 sacks and a PFF grade of 87. 9. The potential synergy between those two inside guys could turn the Packers' run defense into an impenetrable fortress. Projections suggest Simmons could be responsible for around 45 total run stops, meaning he'd be stuffing runs at an even higher rate, possibly adding an extra 18% to the team's run defense EPA. That would be huge for a defense that's been allowing too many yards on the ground. Statistically, Simmons' addition could drop opponents' yards per carry from 4.4 to around 3.4, while boosting the pass rush by 16%. That means more pressure on quarterbacks, more sacks, and fewer easy completions. With the presence of Devont Wyatt, who's been playing well with a PFF grade of 85.2, the interior line would resemble the dominant Steelers' defenses of the 2000s, with a formidable interior pass rush capable of hitting double digits in sacks. The impact on the entire defense would be transformative, elevating the Packers from a good team to a true playoff contender. Looking at the bigger picture, this kind of move could have a ripple effect on Green Bay's Super Bowl chances. Current odds, according to some sports betting markets, put the Packers at plus 600 to win it all. But with Simmons in the fold, those odds could improve significantly, potentially dropping to around plus 350. That's a huge boost, and simulations based on data suggest the team's playoff win probability could increase by around 12%. Simmons would be a real X-factor, especially against top-tier power-running teams like the 49ers or Eagles, where interior disruption is often the key to victory. Of course, this isn't just about adding a star. It's about making a statement, showing that the Packers are serious about contending now, not just dreaming about future success. It's about building a defense that can dominate in the playoffs, that can turn the tide of close games, and that can help solidify Matt LaFleur's legacy as one of the best coaches in the league. Simmons' addition would send a message to the rest of the NFC that Green Bay is all in, ready to take on anyone with a fierce, relentless front that can impose their will on both the run and the pass. This kind of move, if it happens, would be a defining moment for the Packers in 2025. It would be a statement of intent, a clear indication that Green Bay isn't just trying to stay competitive, they're trying to dominate. Simmons' proven track record, his elite production, and his ability to change games in the trenches make him a perfect fit for a team that's hungry for a deep playoff run and a shot at another Super Bowl. The fans would rally behind this move, understanding that it's about more than just one player. It's about creating a championship-worthy defense that can carry the team for years to come. In the end, whether this trade materializes or not, it's exciting to see the Packers exploring every avenue to improve. With a talented roster led by quarterback Jordan Love, a tough, disciplined defense, and now potentially a game-changing interior presence like Simmons, the future looks brighter than ever. The NFC North is fiercely competitive, but Green Bay's ambition and strategic moves could once again put them at the forefront, ready to make a deep playoff push and hopefully bring another Lombardi back to Titletown. Fans, keep your eyes peeled because if this trade happens, it'll be one of the biggest stories of the NFL season. And no matter what, the Green Bay Packers are always about resilience, passion, and chasing greatness, something Simmons could help unlock even further. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Simmons is the perfect fit for the Packers? Would you be willing to see the team give up a second-round pick plus a rotational player to bring him in? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and with moves like this potentially on the horizon, the future looks incredibly promising for the Packers and their passionate fan base. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's keep pushing toward that Super Bowl goal.